Spanish Non Lucrative Visa. Is a US mortgage a deal breaker? Welcome to Spainguru. If you're applying for a Spanish Non Lucrative Visa and have a mortgage in the US, you might be wondering if that's a problem. Let's explore the realities and clear up the confusion. The official guidance. According to some interpretations of the Spanish Non Lucrative Visa requirements, applicants are not allowed to have a mortgage or significant debt obligations. The idea is that you should demonstrate financial independence and a stable income that supports your stay in Spain without relying on employment. But does this mean you have to sell your property in the US to qualify? Based on real-world experiences, the answer is not necessarily. Now let's go through some real experiences from applicants. Many applicants have shared their experiences, and here's what we've learned. First, it's not always asked. Several people who applied through, for example, the Los Angeles consulate, reported that their mortgage wasn't even mentioned during the visa process. Their applications were approved without issue. And I'm quoting now. LA consulate here, approved for NLV September 2023. They did not ask if we have a mortgage during our appointment, and our visa was approved 3 weeks from date of application. And another quote, many have said the LA consulate didn't ask them about their mortgage, even though it said they couldn't have one to apply. Then there is a Spainguru community member that applied successfully at the Miami consulate, and he says, it was no problem for me in Miami in 2023. I not only received my original NLV with a US mortgage, though small, but even renewed the visa with the same information. Similarly, applicants from other consulates like Washington, D.C. said the mortgage never came up in their interviews. But it is true that there were some varied interpretations that we need to point out. Some applicants were told by their lawyers to sell their properties to avoid complications, but others successfully applied without selling. A few applicants noted that the consulate websites might include strict wording about financial obligations, but this doesn't always translate into enforcement during the process. For example, the official non-lucrative visa page of the Los Angeles consulate states clearly, residency applicants cannot have live loans or mortgages in the United States when applying for residency in Spain. An expert that specializes in NLV procedures from the US consulate states, it depends on which consulate as to how strict they are and how they check. And a lawyer advised, you can set up your mortgage payments to be made from one account while presenting statements from a different account, ensuring the mortgage remains undisclosed. Third, renewal isn't a problem. For those who have already obtained the non-lucrative visa and renew it, having a US mortgage hasn't been an issue. Now, here's some advice for applicants. First, be transparent but strategic. While there's no need to highlight your mortgage, it's generally a good idea to be truthful. Focus on demonstrating that you have sufficient financial means to cover your living expenses in Spain without relying on US rental income. Second, check with your consulate. Each Spanish consulate may have slightly different interpretations of the rules. If you are concerned, reach out to your specific consulate for clarification, although I know that this can be quite difficult. Third, consider professional guidance. A lawyer or visa consultant familiar with your consulate's process can offer tailored advice. Just remember, some lawyers might lean on overly cautious interpretations of the rules. For this, the best is to work with experienced lawyers that are used to apply from these consulates, and for that you can find our recommended ones on spainguru.es. And four, alternative consulates. If you're worried about how your local consulate handles mortgages, some applicants suggest applying through other consulates with less restrictive interpretations. This is, however, only possible if you are able to change residency address within the area that serves your new consulate. In conclusion, having a US mortgage while applying for the Spanish Non-Lucrative Visa isn't necessarily a deal breaker. Many successful applicants reported no issues during the process, but experiences can vary. The key is to demonstrate financial independence and meet the visa's primary requirements. If this video cleared up your doubts, please smash that like button, consider to subscribe to Spainguru's channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Oh, and one more thing. Apparently YouTube says you're gonna love watching this video right here. I think you should watch it.